Okay, guys, we are back with some more Fate. In the last one, we talked with Saber. Also, I realized what happened because I accidentally skipped ahead. I realized it's because I accidentally hit Control S when I went to save it. And I think I'm used to doing that because whenever I do audio editing stuff before I export it, I always have to hit Control A so I can actually highlight and stuff like that. Like, that's just some behind the scenes stuff that you guys just gotta hear about. It's always fun. So yeah, I accidentally did that again. So yeah. Excuse me. With that being said, let's just jump into it. I want to say that every single time. And night falls. It's not like I need to talk to Saber or Tosaka, so bedtime comes as usual. It's 11 o'clock. The lights in the house are turned off, and the people in it sleep to prepare for tomorrow. I can't sleep. I open my eyes, still on my side. It's the room I've grown accustomed to sleeping in, but it's different today. Jeez, why can't I... It's so quiet. Why can't I hear Saber's breathing in the next room? No, I know. If it's so quiet, it's only natural for me to be able to hear what's going on in the next room. Oh, why can't I? I thought you said why can't I. What's going on in the next room, and being able to hear her sleeping makes me imagine her sleeping. Ugh, damn it, I can't sleep like this. I'm tired of this hell. I climb out of the futon, trying not to wake Saber, and I retreat to my usual place. I feel like we're about to get kidnapped. Thank God, I thought Saber would notice, but she must be pretty dull. Or maybe she just sleeps deeply. I wonder for a moment whether she can really protect her master like that, but there's no danger now. If servants are connected to their masters, she should wake up when her master is in danger. Tosaka seems to be asleep. The lights there are off. She must be defiant or just adaptable. Tosaka must have gotten used to this place in just a day. Well, it really does help having her around and all. Yeah, it helps, even if it's troubling sometimes. For example, the bandage wrapped around my hand. Hide the command spell, huh? I didn't realize until she told me. The command spell of Master Bears appears somewhere on their arm. In my case, it was set on the back of my left hand. I can't hide it with my clothes, so I'm hiding it with the bandage, even though it looks unnatural. It's winter, so I'll wear something long over it. Tosaka has hers around the middle of her right hand, or somewhere like that. They say the command spell is different for each master, but I don't think I'll ever see Tosaka's command spell. The shed is silent. This is the place where Lancer cornered me yesterday, and where Saber appeared. The door is still open and inside is dark as if defying anyone's entry. But this darkness is familiar to me. The old building that I used to play in, the place you could call my real room, stands silently in the cold winter night. I enter. I close the door to shut out the outside air and turn on the old stove. Yeah, I considered skipping it just for today, but I shouldn't. Father would get mad if I skipped it 2 days in a row. I sit in the middle of the shed and take a deep breath. Training should be continued without rest. That's not healthy. Magic is mental training for me, so I shouldn't neglect it for minor reasons. Granted, there's really nothing healthy about Chiro as a person. Phew, huh? I adjust my breathing and begin my training. Inside my head is the usual image. The image of the sword that appears in my empty head. I ignore it and clear my mind. Once I let magical energy flow through me, it's the usual practice of strengthening. The strengthening magic which I succeeded at for the first time in a few years after being attacked by Lancer. I have to repeat it before I forget it, and make sure I master it or it'll be a waste. Trace on. I half close my eyes and release the contents of my lungs. Right now, this is all. Everything goes away once I'm concentrating on this. The Holy Grail War, Saber, Tosaka. If I empty my mind and forget all the doubts I have, I should be able to sleep tonight. Two, 4. Fate. A new life. How many days is this? That might be, I just don't know how important the actual dates are. I feel the white sunlight upon me. There must be a draft. I feel a cold wind and slowly wake up. Huh? It's the shed. I pick up my body up and shake my sleepy head. I see. I fell asleep here yesterday. After yesterday's routine, after the training to create another sensation within me, I must have been too lazy to return to my room. It must still be before 6. Damn, I should prepare breakfast. I fold up the blankets, straighten up the things I failed to strengthen yesterday, and head back to the house to wash my face. It's cold. When I leave the shed, it's really cold outside. Oh, hey, look, my fake Grand Order stamina's full. Sorry, I just got a little distracted. I felt a buzz, and I'm waiting for an email. I guess I could talk about that here. I'll probably talk about it in a video I'll be recording later, but that won't be up for a long, long time. But I've actually commissioned an artist to draw me a new... Well, I'm trying to. She hasn't responded yet. It's been taking a little bit because, like, all her slots were full, so she's been busy. But it's getting close to the time that when her, like, slot is open. So I'm hoping, to hear a response soon-ish. I've never commissioned art before, so when I saw, like, commissioned slots, yada yada date, I don't really know how any of this works. I just assumed that, like, she won't, like, respond to me till then, but I was like, I should probably, keep a watch on my email just in case it is that. And I just get too curious to not check, because I'm like, I don't want to, like, leave her hanging too long when if she responds to me, that kind of thing. But yeah, with that being said... Wait, what did I even mention what she was drawing? If she takes it, then she'll be drawing, like, a new banner for the channel, because mine is just something I whipped together, in my video editing program, way before I started using Premiere Pro, and some art to use for, like, thumbnails, that kind of thing. But yeah, with that being said, let's just get back to it. It's cold. When I leave the shed, it's really cold outside. Fuyuki City is warm during the winter, but the top of the mountain on this side has a chill of normal winter. Oh, there's some frost. I should do something about the lawn soon. The sound of breaking ice. There's frost on the ground and footprints are formed as I walk. So, I wash my face with freezing water and pull myself together. Alright, I'm wide awake now. Now that I'm awake, all the things I don't want to think about, like the situation I'm in. Holy crap, I don't know if that picked up on the mic, but, like, I live not too far away from, like, an interstate. It's some guy's engine on that just flared up so loud. Like, these headphones I'm wearing cancel out a lot of sound, and I heard that clear as day. Oh my gosh. And now there's another one. Now that I'm awake, all the things I don't want to think about, like the situation I'm in, come straight to mind. Oh yeah, I shouldn't be washing my face so calmly. I have to wash my face more aggressively. It's 5 to 6. There are a ton of things I have to do, but I should return to my room and check on Saber first. Yeah, I guess I left the room without saying anything, so I should explain things to her. I'll be troubled if Saber misunderstands things. It's my daily routine to go to the shed at night, so she should understand if I explain. After explaining things to Saber, I should make breakfast. It seems Tosaka won't be eating, so I should just add Saber share. Oh, in that case I should go and buy more ingredients for the additional people. I should note that before I forget. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. What could it be? Feels like I'm forgetting something really important. God, 6! I have to hurry or I won't make it. Is it going to be Sakura? Or fuji-nee? Well, if I can't remember, it can't be anything important. Oh, it's going to be really sad if it's Sakura. I quietly opened the door. The room is just like it was yesterday. There's no sign of Saber waking up in the middle of the night and searching this room. I guess she didn't realize that I escaped the room last night. That's kind of a letdown. I thought Saber might notice. Or did she need sleep so much that she couldn't notice? I see. That must be what she means when she said she needs to sleep frequently. It must be why she's sleeping as close to me as she can, so she can come to me in case something does happen. Either way, it won't make much difference where I go if it's within the house. I can detect intruders from the boundary field. I should be able to protect myself for about a minute with that. And Saber should be able to come save me in a minute, wherever I may be in this house. That's right, and if it's in the shed, there'll be plenty of places to hide. Anyways, I shouldn't be scolded at for what I did last night. I was considering explaining this to Saber, but it seems there's no need for that. I don't think I should wake her up either if she's asleep. Saber, I want you to prepare some breakfast. I'll prepare some for you, but you don't have to get up if you're tired. I'll come get you later, so rest until then. I call out to her and quietly leave the room. There's no one in the living room. I open the refrigerator and consider what I should make for breakfast. And then, morning, you're up pretty early. Tosaka comes in looking like she's in a really bad mood. Tosaka! What? Did something happen? No, I'm always like this in the morning, so don't worry. Yeah, I relate to this. Literally, I woke up. I've been trying to fix my sleep schedule, and the main thing I need to fix about it is just waking up. And I hate waking up. So, like, my goal has just been 8 a.m., and I've been so bad at that, dude. Even though if I did that, I would have so much more time in a day. Nothing, I'm always like this in the mornings, so don't worry. Tosaka crosses the living room like a ghost. Hey, are you alright? You don't look alright. I'm telling you, don't worry. I'll wake up when I wash my face. How do I get to the bathroom from here? You can take that hallway. There's a bathroom in the hallway by the entrance if you're going to wash your face. Oh yeah. There was one there, wasn't there? I was about to say she took a bath, so it'd be awkward if she didn't know where the bathroom was. I'm not sure how much she's heard, but Tosaka waves her hand and leaves. And then, just as Tosaka disappears into the hallway, I hear a bell informing me of a visitor. Shiro! Someone's here! I hear Tosaka's voice from the hallway. Oh, don't worry about it. All my friends come at this time. It'll be Sakura arriving at this time. Sakura has a spare key, so I shouldn't need to go to the door. Jeez, she never listens, even though I keep telling her she doesn't need to ring the bell. Sakura's like a member of the family, so she can come in when she wants. She's polite and only comes in after saying, "Excuse me." That's me most of Sakura's good points. If she's considered all the time, she'll... Hold on. Sakura is at my house? I run through the hallway, scolding myself for my stupidity comes later. I have to get to the entrance and make her go home before she sees Tosaka. I reach the entrance out of breath, but it's too late. There is Tosaka greeting the guest, even though I didn't ask her to. Huh? And Sakura just standing there surprised. Oh gosh, my Saber and Sakura voice are so close together. I hope that they never have a scene together. I just got a text from a friend saying that he is at a pizza place covered in cocaine. And very specifically, he says, not by choice. That'll be a fun story to hear. Sorry, it's really hard, because, like, the way I have, like, this recording going, I have, like, my arm up on, like, a, rest on my desk. It's usually, like, supposed to go, like, under your feet, or I use it for, like, my back to help me sit up straighter when I need to. But when I'm, like, recording or sitting down to work, the way I have my desk set up, because I have, like, a standing thing for my desk, is there are 2 levels to it, and if I put it on the lower level, then it hurts my wrist to, like, type on it that way. But if I have it on the upper level, I, like, exhaust my arm really fast to have it there, so I have to use the footrest there, so then my arm doesn't get tired, so I can just rest it on there. But the way I sit with my other arm is that I have it up, just, like, laying across it, so if anything, like, vibrates on my phone, I can tend to just look down at my watch and see it. The only thing that doesn't pop up there is stuff for, like, Fate Grand Order, Dokkan, I don't know why, and then, like, emails. Some emails do, others don't, and I don't know why. I also don't know why all games don't pop up on my watch. Legends does. Dragon Ball Legends, I mean. Just because I realize that this is a Fate video, so not everyone knows what Legends is just by me saying it. But yeah. This is a very distracted episode. Let me know if you guys like me talking about other stuff during these episodes that come to mind, or if you would just rather me stick to exclusively talking about Fate. So, yeah. Sakura's at the door, and Tosaka's in the hallway. With an indescribable tension, the two look at each other. Good morning, Mato-san. Are you surprised to see me here? Tosaka asks as if looking down on Sakura from the hallway. Tosaka-senpai? Her face asks why. Sakura looks up at Tosaka with fear in her eyes. Damn it. I can't call out to them. They're ignoring me and staring at each other. There's no room for me to say anything. All I can do is think how to explain things to Sakura, but before I can come with a good explanation... Senpai? What is this? Sakura looks at me as if asking for help. Yeah, well, it's a long story. It's not long. I'm just staying over here. Clearly, she cuts off my sentence and just states the point. Senpai? Is that true? The short answer is yes, there are circumstances so I have her staying here now. Sorry, I forgot to tell you and surprised you. But please don't apologize, Senpai. I was really surprised, but that's fine. But what you said, you really... Yes, this is what Shiro and I have decided. The head of the household, Shiro, decided that. So that's how it is. You understand what this means, right, Mato-san? Understand what? It seems you've been taking care of Shiro up to now, but this means he doesn't need that anymore. It'll be a bother if you come here, and it's for your sake not to come here. Sakura looks down and falls silent. After a brief moment of silence, suddenly... I don't understand. Sakura states so in a clear, small voice. Huh? I said I have no idea what Tosaka-senpai is talking about. Hey, Sakura! Excuse me, senpai. I'll be using the kitchen. Heck yes, dude. So I like Sakura so much more in this than in, like, the Unlimited Blade Works anime. Maybe it's just because she doesn't, like, have as much of, like, a presence in, like, the visual novel. But, like, here she has, like, so much more character than yes, I am little, shy, meek girl. I love her. I love her so far. I'm starting to understand Sakura fans. I understood them a bit in the Heaven's Feel trilogy, but I'm starting to understand them more, why people actually like her as a character. Sakura enters the house with a bow and goes into the living room, ignoring Tosaka. What? Tosaka is standing there, astonished. The same goes for me. Listen, dude. Rin's today sitting here like, I can't believe she just, like, stood up to me like that. But, like, listen, man, when you're around the person you like, you get a lot braver. That's all I'm gonna say. The same goes for me, too. This is the first time I've seen Sakura act like that, so I don't know what to say. No, that is surprising, but something else was unexpected, too. Hey, Tosaka. How did you know Sakura was coming over to my house? I don't remember telling you about it. Huh? Oh, I heard about it before somewhere. It's just a coincidence. But I'm surprised. Is she always so energetic here? She's totally different from when she's at school. It must have been really unexpected, as Tosaka says this with disappointment. That must mean Tosaka knows Sakura pretty well. Sakura seems to have known Tosaka, so they must have had a friendship I didn't know about. Oh, yeah. Well, that aside, no, I'm surprised as well. That's the first time I've ever seen Sakura be so snappy. She's just the way she is at school when she comes to help around here. I'd say this is a special case. I see. This is bad. I never knew Sakura was so perverse. Oh, I should have let you explain things. She's right. I would have been able to explain things better than the merciless Tosaka. What's done is done, but what's bad about it? Of course, I'm pretty sure she was being mean. Like, that's why I didn't comment on being like, I hate the way Tosaka is, like... I mean, Rin is treating Sakura right now like it's so mean and like, especially with everything she's gone through, but I was like, but that thought went through my mind immediately, like, she was just trying to be mean to get her to leave, so... Thank you. Sciencey magic water. I was about to go on a whole rant about water bottles, but I'll save that for a different time. I need to focus more on this episode. We can save the water bottle talk for later. Of course it's bad. This place might turn into a battlefield. I warned Sakura so we can keep unrelated people away from here, but seems it'll be harder to get her out now. You were warning her? I thought you were tormenting her. Hey, did you say something? Just an honest opinion. Anyways, about Sakura. What should we do? I don't think she'll go home now. See, that is my favorite part about, like, Shiro's. Like, I was talking about, like, how I'm not really the biggest fan of Shiro's chemistry with Tosaka. But that's mostly been after Saber was summoned, so... not necessarily after... It's weird, When it's, like, all three of them, I don't like it. When it's just these two, there's parts that I do like about it. Like, because I feel like it's just such a cliche for, like, the main guy to say something, and then the main girl's like, excuse me, what did you say? And then the main guy to be like, huh, nothing, don't beat me. Like, that kind of terrible, cliched relationship. But I like that she's just like, what did you say? And he's just like, you know, an honest opinion. Anyways, about Sakura, what should we do? I don't think she'll go home now. I'll make it clear now. I won't allow Sakura to get involved. We'll just have to do something. So does Sakura only come in the morning? Or are you using her during the evenings too? Don't word it to be so misinterpreted. She always comes in the mornings, but not so much for dinner. I see. Then it would be every day from now on. Huh? Every day? What is? Tosaka sighs at my response. Thanks for not helping! After that, Tosaka remains in the living room and Sakura begins to prepare breakfast in the kitchen. I feel uneasy about leaving Sakura and Tosaka together in the living room, but I'm not stupid enough to forget about Saber. It seems Sakura is angry about Tosaka being here, so things will only get worse if Saber comes out now. Because of that, I decided to explain the situation to Saber. So that's the situation. Sakura, oh, the person here right now is called Sakura. She's not a Magus and she's just a normal girl, so we can't have her involved in the Holy Grail War. If I can help it, I want her to stay away from this place without learning anything. No, I didn't come here to consult her on how to get Sakura away from here. Well, Sakura's acting strangely this morning. Tosaka's the reason, but I don't want to shock her even more. While Sakura's already surprised that a stranger's here, I think it'll get worse if you come out, so... Wait, I'm not insulting you, am I, Saber? No, I understand. No, I understand what you're saying, so I should remain here, yes? Yes, that would really help. I'll come back as soon as I see Sakura out, so let's have breakfast then. Saber nods silently. Wow, thank God Saber is so understanding. Alright, I'm worried about the living room too, so I should hurry back there. Shiro? What is it, Saber? You do not need to explain such things to me. We should calm down a bit. Your actions are a bit strange. Huh? Am I panicking? Yes, if you are to return to the living room, you should calm down beforehand. Saber advises me in her usual tone. So, the everyday breakfast begins as if nothing has happened. Here you go, Senpai. How about you, Tosaka-senpai? Sakura's handing out the rice bowls just as her usual self. I don't know what happened while I was gone, but the tension between the two has disappeared. Well, at least on the surface. Okay, I'll have some. After pondering for a moment, she takes the bowl from Sakura. Sakura smiles and starts to set up the miso soup and other things for the fried eggs. Bro, I don't know what it is. I don't have no idea what miso soup is, but it sounds so good. Especially if it's like paired with fried eggs. Oh. Tosaka watches her with a complex expression. Tosaka, I thought you weren't one to eat breakfast. I'll eat whatever's prepared. That's only polite, you know. I don't know what's bothering her, but she glares at me and picks up her chopsticks. Well, I guess it's good for you. Itadakimasu. And sorry to make you prepare breakfast, Sakura. No, this is my job, so please don't worry about it. And I'll have some too. What a wonderful position you are in. What kind of king are you, making your junior prepare your breakfast? Well, I'll ask about that later, and just eat breakfast for now. God, no conversation. It's not that terrible a mood, and anyway, it's always like this during breakfast. Sakura and I aren't talkative, so it's only natural for our meals to be quiet. So why is it that our breakfasts are always loud? Because fuji-nee isn't here. Hold on. Something's clicking in my head. Senpai? Was the fish seasoned too strongly? No, it's fine, but I feel like I'm forgetting something. What is it? I try to conclude that I can't remember it. It can't be important. But last time you did that, you forgot about Sakura. How dare you? I feel like that would be a terrible mistake. I feel uneasy if I'm ignoring disease that could kill me if left untreated. Oh well, it probably isn't important. I forcibly make myself understand. That's when she burst in. Morning! Man, I slept in. Fuji-nee enters with loud footsteps. I see. It's not that I couldn't remember, it's just I wanted to postpone the problem by forgetting about it. Shiro, food. Fuji-nee sits Japanese style in her usual seat. Good morning, Fujimaru-sensei. The two's greetings are in a strange unison. Here you go, sensei. It's not much, but please have some. Sakura gives her a bowl with her usual smile. She receives the bowl from Sakura and tilts her head. She knows something is wrong, but she can't tell what it is. Fuji-nee quietly starts to eat. After finishing one bowl of rice, she quietly whispers in my ear, Hey, Shiro. Why is Tosaka-san here? That's because she's staying here now. I explained things to her truthfully. Oh, I see. Tosaka-san sure does some strange things. Yeah, she's a weirdo. She keeps a mask on at school. I see, so she's staying here, huh? She understands and takes a sip of her miso soup. And then she's going to explode. What do you mean she's staying here? The table is thrown up. Fortunately, Sakura's on the other side of the table and Tosaka's already moved out of the way, so it seems I'm the only victim. What are you doing, fuji-nee? This is miso soup, cooked rice and food cooked in a pot. It'll be hot if you spill that on me. Hey, what are you... Wait, why are we having food in a pot for breakfast anyway? Shut up, what are you thinking, Shiro? What kind of love comedy are you in, letting a girl stay over? No, it's not even funny. I'm not trying to make anyone laugh. No, more importantly, this is hot, I'll get burned. Sakura, give me a towel. Here you go. I prepared a cold towel, senpai. Thanks. Whoa, a piece of chicken fell on my shirt and a hot one too. The towel comes later. Listen up, Shiro. Are you saying this seriously? Of course. You know I'm not one to joke like this. Anyways, I'm letting Tosaka stay here. I'll listen to complaints, but I won't change my mind. I object. I don't know what you're up to, but I can't allow it. Oni-chan won't allow you to live with a girl your age. Fuji-nee roars. Well, I guessed it. Fuji-nee is my guardian and a school teacher. I don't think I can escape such a situation with merely 100 beatings from the fuji-nee. Shinai? Or even from a real sword. But I guess you could say it's ill fortune that I have to push through this. You have to. I don't have any bad intentions, and we're not like that. I could just say we got into an accident and I ended up letting her use a room here as a result. Shut up! I can't allow it! I won't allow her to stay here. I don't know Tosaka-san's circumstances, but make her go home at once. Damn, she won't even listen. Crap, I guess she isn't someone I can convince. Sensei, you say you would not allow me to stay here? I've already spent a night here. And then Tosaka says those words, like pouring cold water on fuji-nee. Huh? I said I was allowed to stay here yesterday. No, I stayed here from Saturday evening, so I've stayed here for 2 nights to be more accurate. I borrowed the room in the outbuilding and my luggage is already there. How about it, Sensei? Looking at things objectively, it seems I'm already staying here. I didn't mean to hit that. Fuji-nee's face goes pale. Shiro, what have you done? Do you know what would happen if Kurisugu-san found out about this? I bet he'd be happy. He'd say something about a man's resourcefulness or whatnot. I feel the same way. Kurisugu-san was really indulgent with girls. I see, so you inherited that, you idiot. Fuji-nee grabs my collar and shakes me around. Well, the inheritance aside, it was father's belief that girls should be protected. I don't go around telling people that, like father did, but I do believe he was right. But... What, do you need help? I think a man would have to be tough to recognize that cold-hearted person as a girl. Please, I can't do anything about the situation. I've high expectations of your political skills. I say while being shaken. Okay, then I'll settle this immediately. Tosaka, who's only watching from a distance, comes to stand directly beside Fuji-nee. Fujimaru-sensei, only screams will come out of Enya-kun if you shake him, so please stop. Well, practice might come out too. What? That serious face doesn't scare me, Tosaka-san. As a teacher and Shiro's guardian, I can't allow you to stay. Fuji-nee lets go of me and confronts Tosaka. It must be her natural instincts. She must have thought Tosaka would get her if she kept concentrating on me. Why is that? There are many students that are boarding at her school. Is it not our school policy to encourage the students' independence? What? Even if you use difficult words, that wasn't difficult. You can't stay. You can't get independence from staying in a place like this. This place is a dream house. It prepares meals for you, prepares baths for you, and it always cleans without you doing anything. You'll be corrupted if you stay in a place like this. Fuji-nee, that statement is problematic coming from a teacher. And as a rule, only students living far away can board at someone's house. Tosaka-san's house is farther from the school than here, but it's not like you can't go to school from there, right? Even Sakura-chan commutes from that area, so there's no need to stay here. But my house is undergoing complete remodeling right now. It's an old building, so it's getting a bit unsteady. I was thinking of staying at a hotel until the remodeling is done, or explain the situation to Enya-kun. As he happened to pass by, he said I could use his house rather than waste money. Hmm? That does sound like something Shiro would say. Yes, I was surprised by the idea coming from Emiya-kun, with whom I'm not too well acquainted, but staying at a hotel is indeed costly, and most of all, unstudent-like, so I thought it would be more beneficial for me to stay at Emiya-kun's house instead. Fuji-nee groans. Since Tosaka's answer and attitude are so student-like, it seems that as a teacher, supposedly, Fuji-nee cannot object. I understand your situation, but isn't there a problem? You are a girl and Shiro is a boy, so I don't know what could happen if you two stay under one roof. What do you mean by that, sensei? Well, Tosaka-san is pretty and Shiro is a guy, so I thought I wouldn't like if a mistake got made. There won't be any. My room is on the edge of the outbuilding, and Amiya's-kun's room is by the shed. It's more than 30 meters away. I believe there won't be any problems with this much distance between us. Yeah, the outbuilding can be locked, so it's like a separate house, but... Right. Or are you saying you don't trust Emiya-kun? You said earlier that you are Shiro's teacher, and I believe you know his personality better than I do. If he was the type to make that sort of mistake, I would not stay here. How dare you! Shiro's a gentleman, he wouldn't make a girl cry. Then it should be fine. I trust Emiya-kun too. I knew I could stay here safely. The intensity in Fuji-nee disappears. I guess it's decided now. There are lots of things to follow up, but I bet Tosaka can get through those. So I guess Tosaka officially has citizenship in my house now. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one, where I may talk about water bottles. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.